believe what's possible in a backyard the size of a parking spot. In 2025, designers are completely rethinking small garden spaces, and the results are stunning. Imagine a Zen sanctuary, a mini rainforest, or even a European escape, all in spaces you'd swear were too small. These 5 ideas are bold, beautiful, and easier to create than you think. What's the secret to turning a tiny yard into something unforgettable? You're about to find out. Tucked between high-rise apartments and narrow walkways, a new trend is emerging that transforms even the smallest urban footprint into a luxurious escape. It's called the Modern Zen Courtyard garden, and in 2025, it's the go-to style for homeowners craving calm in a chaotic cityscape. Imagine stepping outside your back door and being instantly transported to a minimalist sanctuary where the air feels lighter, the energy calmer, and every element is intentional. This isn't just about landscaping. It's a full sensory reset. Soft gravel paths crunch underfoot as you walk past low-maintenance bonsai and wind-rustled bamboo. The air carries the faint sound of water trickling from a sleek stone fountain. Clean lines and matte surfaces keep visual clutter at bay, helping your mind unwind from digital overload. You don't need acres of space, just a willingness to let serenity lead. Unlike traditional backyard gardens filled with color and chaos, the modern Zen approach leans into harmony and restraint. It's curated, calm, and deeply personal. And in a world that won't stop buzzing, the 2025 Zen garden trend is your invitation to pause, breathe, and be present without ever leaving home. Ready to learn how this tiny, tranquil oasis can fit right in your backyard? Keep reading. The 2025 version of a Zen garden isn't your grandmother's rock garden. It's a sophisticated blend of natural elements, geometric balance, and minimalist style that fits perfectly within compact city spaces. At its core, this garden style is about intentionality. Every pebble, plant, and stone serves a purpose. Start with layout. A true Zen courtyard is organized into zones, perhaps one for a raked gravel meditation bed, another for a bonsai display, and a third for a tiny reflective water feature. Everything follows a flow, a rhythm that encourages slow movement and quiet thought. The materials are key. Think smooth river stones, sand, light gray concrete, unfinished wood, and weathered bamboo fencing. You'll often see low benches crafted from teak or stone, offering a simple place to pause. Bonsai and slow-growing moss add greenery without clutter. Instead of bright floral colors, this garden sticks to soft greens, muted browns, and natural gray tones. And the lighting? Subtle. Built-in LED path lights or downward sconces cast a soft glow at night, maintaining the calming atmosphere even after dark. The entire garden becomes a meditative extension of your home, a private courtyard you can see from your window or step into barefoot with a cup of tea. Despite its compact size, this garden design has an expansive emotional effect. It helps blur the line between interior and exterior, creating a natural flow of peace from your living room to your outdoor space. In 2025, this is how urban living gets a luxury upgrade through the quiet, composed language of Zen landscaping. Modern life rarely gives us space to breathe. But a Zen courtyard garden changes that, especially in small urban backyards where traditional landscaping can feel overwhelming or out of place. The benefits of embracing this 2025 garden trend go far beyond aesthetics. First and foremost, it's about mental health. Studies have long shown that exposure to nature, especially designed spaces like Zen gardens, can reduce anxiety, lower blood pressure, and improve focus. When that nature is just steps from your door, the impact multiplies. Imagine finishing a Zoom meeting and instantly escaping to a private sanctuary where you can reset before re-entering the world. This type of landscaping also brings value to your home. With real estate trends favoring outdoor retreats and eco-conscious design, a Zen-inspired courtyard signals sophistication and wellness-oriented living. It's the kind of feature that catches the eye of future buyers and guests alike. Practically, these gardens are low maintenance. No high-needs grass to mow or blooms to deadhead. The design thrives on simplicity, meaning you spend less time maintaining and more time enjoying. But perhaps most importantly, this garden style redefines luxury for small spaces. It proves that you don't need a sprawling lawn or towering trees to feel deeply grounded in nature. With clean materials, thoughtful layout, and a bit of creativity, even a 10 by 10 foot backyard can feel like a personal retreat worthy of a 5-star spa. In a world where silence is scarce and stress is abundant, a modern Zen courtyard garden offers something priceless: the chance to breathe, be still, and reconnect with nature and with yourself. What if you could recreate the relaxed charm of a coastal Mediterranean escape right in your tiny backyard? In 2025, homeowners are embracing a fresh wave of landscaping trends that bring warmth, earthiness, and timeless beauty to compact outdoor spaces. Leading the pack is the Mediterranean-style small garden, a trend that channels the sunny hillsides of Italy, Greece, and southern Spain into effortless, sun-drenched tranquility. Imagine stepping into your yard and being surrounded by the scent of rosemary, thyme, and lavender. Crushed stone crunches beneath your feet as you pass terracotta planters overflowing with herbs. A single olive tree anchors the space, its silvery leaves rustling in a warm breeze. The aesthetic is unpretentious, rustic, and deeply soothing. Unlike heavily manicured gardens that demand perfection, the Mediterranean approach invites nature in sometimes wild, sometimes asymmetrical, always beautiful. It's perfect for anyone who wants their outdoor space to feel natural, practical, and effortlessly stylish. And here's the best part: it's incredibly doable even in the smallest yard. Whether you're working with a 15 by 15 patio or a sliver of side yard, this garden style adapts. With a few key elements: natural stone, warm earthy tones, and hardy herbs, you can turn a forgotten corner into the kind of space that feels like a summer vacation. Intrigued? Let's explore how this rustic European garden look can give your small backyard a full Mediterranean makeover in 2025. The Mediterranean-style small garden combines rustic charm, fragrant herbs, and timeless materials to create an inviting retreat perfect for relaxation and entertaining. At its heart is an appreciation for earthy textures, informal design, and plants that thrive in hot, dry climates, making it perfect for water-wise and space-conscious homeowners. Start with hardscaping. Instead of concrete, choose crushed gravel, limestone pavers, or aged flagstone to define walking paths or seating zones. These surfaces not only look authentically Mediterranean, but they also drain well and stay cooler underfoot in the summer heat. Accent walls made from whitewashed stucco or reclaimed brick help frame the space and reflect sunlight for that signature glow. Planters are essential. Terracotta pots in various sizes add visual warmth and house aromatic herbs like thyme, oregano, basil, and lavender, not just for aesthetics, but also for use in your kitchen. Add height and dimension with an olive tree, Italian cypress, or a dwarf fig tree, all of which thrive in containers. Furniture and decor? Keep it simple. A bistro set with wrought iron chairs, a rustic bench beneath a pergola, or a ceramic birdbath completes the look. Use neutral cushions with touches of deep blue or mustard for a nod to the Mediterranean palette. String lights or lanterns offer cozy ambience when the sun goes down. Whether you're sipping wine in the evening or harvesting fresh herbs for dinner, this garden invites slow living. It's a reminder that even the smallest space can evoke the freedom and sunshine of a European holiday right outside your door. The Mediterranean-style small garden isn't just about looks. It offers a full suite of practical and emotional benefits that make it one of the smartest landscaping trends of 2025. First, there's the sustainability factor. Mediterranean plants like rosemary, sage, lavender, and olives are drought-tolerant and resilient, requiring less water and maintenance than traditional lawns or flower beds. This makes the garden both environmentally responsible and cost-effective, a key selling point for modern homeowners. Then, there's its culinary bonus. Growing your own herbs and fruit trees connects you to the food you eat in a deeply satisfying way. Imagine plucking fresh oregano for pizza or harvesting basil for your pasta, all just steps away. The connection to the land, even in the heart of the city, is both grounding and empowering. Visually, the style never goes out of fashion. While trends come and go, the Mediterranean aesthetic remains a symbol of slow, intentional living. It works with old homes and modern builds alike, adding charm and resale value no matter the location. Emotionally, this garden becomes a haven. The sensory elements, fragrance, texture, sunlight, and sound offer restorative effects proven to reduce stress. It's a space for afternoon lounging, morning coffee, or twilight conversation under soft lighting. Best of all, it's accessible. Whether you're a busy professional or a retiree looking to maximize space, this design thrives in tight quarters. No mowing, no fertilizing, just the joy of natural beauty blooming in your own mini Mediterranean escape. For 2025, this garden style is more than a visual trend. It's a lifestyle shift toward simplicity, balance, and authentic charm. Small backyards are often viewed as limitations, but in 2025, they're becoming the ultimate canvas for minimalism done right. If you've ever wished for a garden that feels open, grounded, and refreshingly low maintenance, then a minimalist grass-centered backyard is the trend you've been waiting for. At the center of this look is one clear idea: simplicity creates space. Instead of cluttering a compact area with busy flower beds, decorative statues, or oversized furniture, this approach uses a clean patch of green grass as the visual anchor surrounded by thoughtfully placed native plants. The grass acts as a soft, natural carpet that instantly makes a space feel more expansive. Around its edges, low-profile shrubs, ornamental grasses, and wildflowers offer texture without overcrowding the space. This is where minimalism meets eco-conscious design. By using native plant species, you reduce the need for constant watering and care, while attracting butterflies and pollinators to your yard. The entire aesthetic feels curated yet wild, manicured yet natural, a delicate balance that elevates even the smallest outdoor space. You don't need a lot of square footage to make this work. In fact, this design thrives in tight spaces because it lets the eye rest, the plants breathe, and the grass provide calm continuity. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less, beautifully. Ready to turn your yard into a calm, minimalist retreat that feels twice as large and 10 times more livable? Keep reading, will show you exactly how to bring it to life. The minimalist grass-centered garden is built around two design principles: openness and natural balance. It reimagines small backyard spaces not as something to fill, but as something to open up using selective greenery, structured layout, and native plantings that thrive with little intervention. Begin with the lawn. In 2025, eco-friendly varieties of drought-tolerant grass are preferred, such as low-mow fescue or no-mow blends. These grasses are soft underfoot, grow slowly, and require minimal care, making them ideal for small yards. The lawn forms the heart of the space, a clear, uninterrupted visual field that invites play, relaxation, or barefoot walks. Next, frame the lawn with native plants. Choose species suited to your region's climate like wild bergamot, black-eyed Susans, or switchgrass. These create a soft boundary around the yard and attract birds, bees, and butterflies. Rather than planting in formal rows, opt for groupings or clusters that mimic natural landscapes. This prevents overcrowding and creates a serene, modern meadow look. Keep the hardscape materials light and natural. Simple gravel paths, clean stone pavers, or weathered wood borders reinforce the minimalist theme without pulling attention from the plants. Seating should be subtle: a built-in bench along the fence line, or a low wooden platform that blends into the ground. The palette should remain neutral: greens, browns, soft grays. Lighting, if used, should be minimal and embedded solar lights lining the path or warm uplights on ornamental grasses. The goal is always the same: let the space breathe. This garden doesn't shout, it whispers. It prioritizes rest over noise, softness over structure. In small yards, that restraint makes all the difference. The genius of a minimalist grass-centered backyard with native plants lies in how much it offers with so little. In a design era increasingly focused on sustainability, mental clarity, and practical elegance, this 2025 trend checks every box. First, it visually expands your yard. By giving the eye a large, open focal point, the grass, you create a sense of spaciousness even in areas as small as 12 times 12 feet. Unlike cluttered designs that make a yard feel boxed in, this approach opens it up, providing visual and physical breathing room. Second, it's easy to maintain. Native plants require less water, fertilizer, and pest control because they're adapted to your local environment. That means lower water bills, fewer chemicals, and more resilience in extreme weather. Pair that with low-mow grass, and you get a backyard that practically takes care of itself. Third, it's good for the planet. Native planting restores local biodiversity by supporting pollinators like bees, butterflies, and birds. It also improves soil health and reduces runoff, which are increasingly important as cities combat climate challenges. Beyond the environmental benefits, the emotional value is just as profound. This garden becomes a soft space for quiet moments, reading a book, sipping tea, watching the clouds move across the sky. It invites you to slow down, breathe deeper, and reconnect with the natural world without having to leave your property. Finally, this look is future-proof. Minimalism never goes out of style, and native plant landscaping aligns with long-term climate goals. It's an investment that pays back in peace, beauty, and sustainability. For anyone with a small backyard and a big vision, this 2025 trend is the perfect place to begin. If you've ever dreamed of escaping to a lush, exotic hideaway surrounded by swaying palms, vibrant foliage, and the soothing sound of water, 2025 has good news. You don't need a plane ticket to Bali or Costa Rica. You just need your own backyard. The tropical jungle-inspired small garden is one of the boldest and most visually striking landscaping trends of the year, and it's designed specifically to thrive in compact outdoor spaces. This isn't your average garden. It's dense, it's dramatic, and it's full of life. Towering banana leaves create instant height. Oversized elephant ears add drama. Birds of paradise burst with color, while ferns, calatheas, and monsteras fill in the lower levels. The effect? A layered, immersive landscape that feels like stepping into another world. But this look isn't just for those with sprawling space. It actually thrives in small, enclosed areas. The close quarters enhance the jungle vibe, making your yard feel more secluded and enveloping. Add a small water feature like a bubbling fountain or a koi pond and you have a mini rainforest retreat. This trend is perfect for homeowners who want something expressive, unique, and a little wild. It's a direct rebellion against minimalist design and a celebration of abundance and natural energy. If your goal is to feel transported every time you walk outside, this is your dream garden. Let's explore how to build a tropical paradise right in your own backyard. No passport required. Creating a tropical jungle-inspired garden in a small space requires a smart blend of vertical layers, bold foliage, and a carefully curated mix of plants that thrive in humid or semi-humid conditions. The goal is to build an immersive atmosphere, lush, vibrant, and wild within a confined layout. Start with height. Use banana trees, giant bird of paradise, or clumping bamboo to define the top layer. These plants establish the canopy, filtering light and creating that intimate, shaded jungle feel. Mid-layer plants like hibiscus, caladium, and philodendrons add a burst of color and depth. For the base, integrate ferns, ground covers like creeping jenny, and moss-lined stones for soft texture underfoot. Plan your layout so that taller plants hug the perimeter, creating natural walls. In the center, keep a winding stepping stone path or a small seating area tucked among the foliage. If space allows, include a water feature. Even a small bubbling pot or DIY pond adds the sound and motion essential to jungle ambience. Materials should feel natural: rough stone, reclaimed wood, and black or rusted metal accents. Avoid harsh geometry and let the plants dictate the shape of the garden. Use planters of varying heights and organic curves to enhance the wild aesthetic. This garden is about sensory richness: sight, sound, texture, and scent. Incorporate elements like torch ginger, jasmine, or frangipani for fragrance. Add hanging lanterns or warm LED spotlights to highlight foliage and create nighttime drama. It may be small in size, but this garden overflows with personality. It's the perfect retreat for those who love to feel surrounded by nature, energized by color, and soothed by tropical rhythms. The tropical jungle-inspired garden isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a full-body experience with deep emotional and environmental benefits. In 2025, this garden trend is more than decoration. It's transformation. Let's start with wellness. Lush greenery has been proven to reduce stress, regulate mood, and even improve focus. The immersive, cocoon-like design of a jungle garden enhances these effects by blocking noise and visual distractions. Surrounded by rich plant life, the mind relaxes, cortisol levels drop, and a sense of grounded calm takes over. This garden also connects you to nature in a deeper way. Many of the tropical plants used attract birds, butterflies, and bees. The sound of running water adds a meditative rhythm to the space, encouraging mindfulness and stillness. It's the kind of environment where morning coffee feels like a spa ritual, and evening hangs turn into mini vacations. There's also value in terms of curb appeal. A tropical garden instantly upgrades your outdoor space with high-end resort vibes. It feels intentional, custom, and luxurious qualities that resonate with modern homebuyers. Even small homes with these gardens gain a premium look that elevates the entire property. Best of all, it can be done sustainably. Many tropical-style plants, especially native or adaptable ones like canna lilies, ferns, or elephant ears, can thrive with minimal care once established. Add in a rainwater catchment system and mulch to lock in moisture, and your jungle garden becomes surprisingly eco-friendly. This garden doesn't just change how your yard looks, it changes how you feel. It becomes a daily getaway that requires no travel, no schedule, and no stress. Just step outside, breathe in the green, and let your personal rainforest do the rest. What if your small backyard could feel like a forest clearing, quiet, sheltered, and filled with the calming presence of nature. In 2025, homeowners are moving beyond manicured landscapes and embracing the cozy woodland garden retreat, a design trend that brings a touch of wild serenity to compact outdoor spaces. Picture this: soft moss underfoot, a gentle curve of stone leading to a wooden bench, and ferns swaying in the filtered light beneath dwarf trees. A robin flits past a mushroom-dotted log. The breeze carries the earthy scent of pine bark mulch and damp leaves. It doesn't feel like a city yard. It feels like a fairy tale. This is the charm of the woodland garden, especially in small backyards. Instead of trying to force open space and symmetry, this style leans into nature's organic forms. Winding paths, shady corners, and lush textures create a cozy, secluded environment. It's perfect for those craving escape, but without the luxury of wide-open acreage. Whether your home backs up to a fence or a brick wall, you can still recreate the soothing magic of a forest glen. The 2025 version of this style incorporates native shade-loving plants, layered greenery, natural hardscapes, and a hint of rustic whimsy, all designed to fit within even the most modest yard dimensions. Sound like your kind of oasis? Then you'll love what's next. Let's dig into the elements that make a woodland retreat the most soul-soothing small garden trend of the year. The cozy woodland garden retreat draws from the forest where nature layers itself in soft light, quiet texture, and gentle movement. It's the perfect antidote to city noise, and it fits beautifully in small outdoor spaces when designed with care and creativity. Start by building a foundation of shade and privacy. While full-grown trees may be too large, you can use dwarf evergreens, ornamental maples, or multi-stemmed shrubs like dogwood or serviceberry to create vertical structure and enclosure. These establish the woodland canopy, casting dappled light and helping cooler climate plants thrive below. The ground layer is all about softness and contrast. Use moss, native ferns, hostas, and ground covers like ajaga or creeping thyme. These provide visual interest while creating a low-maintenance, moisture-retentive base. Paths made from irregular stone slabs or bark mulch wind gently through the greenery, inviting exploration. Add seating in unexpected nooks, a reclaimed wood bench, a tree stump stool, or even a hammock between two posts. The idea is to make the garden feel like a secret, peaceful refuge. Accent with small touches: a bird bath, a weathered statue, or a hollow log filled with mushrooms or succulents. Lighting should be warm and subtle. Think solar lanterns nestled in the plants or string lights across a fence. This style avoids symmetry and harsh lines. Instead, it celebrates curves, organic layering, and natural materials. The effect is deeply relaxing. Even in a yard as small as 10 by 10 feet, this garden style can make you feel as if you've wandered into the woods. It's rustic, timeless, and perfectly in tune with nature. And in 2025, it's the coziest way to escape without ever leaving your backyard. So, whether your vibe leans peaceful like a Zen courtyard, earthy like a woodland retreat, or bold like a tropical hideaway, 2025 is all about making the most of small spaces. These garden designs prove that you don't need a big yard to make a big impact. With the right layout, the right plants, and a touch of creativity, your tiny backyard can become a true extension of your home, somewhere to relax, recharge, and reconnect with nature. From native grass landscapes to Mediterranean herbs and textures, each style offers something unique, whether it's low maintenance, high visual drama, or eco-conscious beauty. The best part? These aren't one-size-fits-all ideas. You can mix, match, and personalize them to fit your space and your lifestyle. So don't let limited square footage hold you back. Your dream garden might be just a few thoughtful choices away. In 2025, small gardens aren't just a trend, they're a movement toward more mindful, stylish, and sustainable outdoor living.